Alrighty tighty. So I guess this will be kind of like a vlog situation. I'm kind of looking at the mouth side of the pyramid. So I tested out, went down to Bedrock, and Bedrock is at I think 59. So I want to round up to 58. 58 plus 320 equals 378. So I'm not really good at math. So I have to use my calculator and a sheet of paper and calculate 378 and then times 378, then 376 times 376, and so on and so forth. So I will fill out a page and just uh, go back to playing, but I'll also be commenting on like kind of like what the process is for this new island. So in this new island, it's essentially just going to be overtaken by the pyramid, and it's like it's going to take a considerable amount of time doing it. I have to get a bunch of gravel or either sand and fill out like the square, like just one block off from the square, right? Fill that in. I kind of messed up. I could have pushed the square a little bit more into the island, but because how far it was hard for me to kind of gauge, and I was already on the process of doing something. So basically, where it is right now is pretty much the whole island is going to have to be mowed down to layer 63. Then after that, my strategy is to mow down to deep slate. And then after deep slate, okay, I don't want to mess up here. Almost done. Then after deep slate, well, no, once I get to deep slate, then I'm gonna get everything to down to sea level, and then fill up the sea level and take out all the water, and it'll just be a lot easier to get that stuff out. And then work my way down. And what the big issue is really going to be is going to be the humongous aqueducts. So I thought it was a small aqueducts. I can definitely use a sponge, but big aqueducts, I'm just gonna use some gravel or sand because it'll literally take too long to even freaking do. So I'm finished with the first page, and I just have to do some calculations, but I'm gonna hop back on. Gonna show you guys what kind of like my process is. So this is 75, like where I'm at right now, but this is where my base of operation is. No, this is my extra shulker boxes. I have to go back into the end dimension and get more shulker boxes, but this is all my copper. In my calculations, just asking the internet on like how much blocks it would be, and I was like, "There's no freaking way that it's gonna take whatever it said it was going to take. So but actually it might, because I'm looking at the 378 by 378 is 142,844, and then the next layer up, I'm assuming if it's correct, is 1,411. I don't think I'll be able to even complete this project like anytime soon. So I might have to switch it up a bit, but I am gonna flatten the island to sea level. So I'm gonna scrap the idea because I'm working through this in real time. That would leave me so sea level. Hold on, I need to go to sea level. I have to make sure it's because I'm pretty sure it's 63. Yeah, 63. So 63 minus 320. So I'll start. Okay, yeah, start at 257. So that's just an idea. That'll shave off quite a bit. But my first goal of this project will to be to flatten it to 63. So obviously this is gonna take a while. This isn't gonna be like a speed run. Oh shit! I need to try to save as much gravel pieces as possible. And I will be mixing up all this monotonous, just basically terraforming with trial chamber runs to be picking up more copper. Because I'm not going to rely on random copper veins. It'll just be a nice added bonus when I'm actually clearing out this area. It just won't be a source of my copper supply. But other than that, this is usually how I play. I don't usually play with sound because either A, I'm watching something, or B, um, it just gets annoying. Uh, I've always played video games like this way. There's just only like first person shooters or zombie games I play with the sound. But if it's like stuff like this, I mean, I know there's zombies on this one, but it's not like, oh, I'm gonna die if it's like I'm not focused up, like I'm not locked in. Plus, I'm on peaceful, and if I'm not on peaceful, I'm on hard, and even on hard, I would have to be like swarmed and attacked by a creeper and double attacked by a creeper for it to even mean anything. And plus, I would have to forget to put on my chest piece, which has happened before, but I've been getting good at not forgetting it. But I was looking at my calculations on that big of a pyramid. It was like talking about getting like, oh shoot, dude, 100,000 or something like that shulker boxes. I have to look at it again, but it was like a crazy amount of shulker boxes. Like I would have to make a shulker farm for that to be even possible. But then at that point, it's like, then why have a shulker box? Like that many shulker boxes? Like, wouldn't it be better just having a large chest at that point? So yeah, it's probably if I am gonna go that route, I think I'll keep what kind of shulker boxes I have, but I might get more just because it's a good moving tool to move to a different location. So I still have plans for the towers, and all those towers are completely solid. to the sky limit. They vary from the Y level. Oh, I'm not picking up anything anymore. Oh shoot. Oops. But yeah. Like I'm already running out of these large chests on this island, and it's not even done. It's a nice big project for sure, for sure. Oh, I thought I picked this one. Oh, I can. So here in a little bit, I'm gonna have to go find the wood and make more wooden boxes. Yeah, but it's pretty crazy. This is gonna be a pretty long process. Like it would definitely help if I had an extra set of hands or something like that to that effect. But I'm gonna have to find people that I can actually trust, and that's gonna be hard. Either A, finding random people to trust, or B, trying to get somebody involved that'll do it for, a good period of time. But this is pretty much my world, and I'm not gonna move it back to a realm unless it's like for a, ooh shoot, this one's almost gone. Unless it's like a special event kind of thing. But even then, um, I might just do it in my own world. Yeah, but other than that, because like looking at the numbers, like when you do numbers, like if you're in accounting or anything with numbers related, oh, numbers freak me the hell out, especially when I have to do like a crap ton of them. Um, and I just literally got done with college rule from 378 to 324, and that the number is going to be astronomical. Plus, I think it wouldn't hurt to learn how to do like pyramid pyramid math if I'm going to be building a lot of pyramids or stuff like that. Plus, it'll just be nice and handy to know. I looked at the equation. I don't have a good memory about it, but it's definitely interesting, and it's definitely, if the math is right, it's in the millions. It's definitely in the millions. My last calculation was 18 million blocks, and I don't know how true that is, but it's a possibility. Another possibility is A, I'm not gonna make a solid pyramid. And I don't really like the idea, but I also don't like the idea that I'm going to be cutting it to uh, 257, because that's a considerable cut to the pyramid. It's not going to be so impressive. So I don't know. Still struggling with it, but one thing at a time. I mean, I can't even get started on the pyramid, even at sea level. But Thanksgiving is coming up, and I'm gonna be hosting a podcast with my family, and whoever wants to be on camera will be on camera, and whoever does want to be on camera will just be out of frame for the podcast. But basically, it'll be reacting to Reddit stories. And me and my grandma and my mom did that one time because we're just like emulating what Smosh does, Reddit reads, and it was pretty fun. I think I did that on my birthday, and I thought that was pretty fun. I didn't post it because it was kind of janky, to be honest. And all my Reddit stories were kind of not really out there, but just not relatable. to our situation. I mean, a lot of Reddit stories won't be relatable, but it was just like trying to figure out Reddit stories that aren't over the top for like my mom or my grandma. So yeah, that's gonna be a thing that's gonna be happening. And damn, this shovel is quite literally a burnt. I'm gonna have to fix it. Ooh, did I? Oh, that's what I'll say. Did I pick up all the copper already? I was like, yikes. And I think the next order of business is to go to a not copper, but to a mob spawner and make a mob spawner farm to repair my tools because just doing it like with regular spawns, because I have one at my base. I don't know if it's in a video or not, but it's like very hit or miss because spiders keep on spawning for some reason. But I thought I made it where spiders can't spawn because it slows down the progress of all the mobs dropping down and collecting their stuff. The only good thing that comes from spiders is string, and I would rather have a spider spawner farm than to have it clog up the regular spawner. So I have to go through it, watch a video again to see where I went wrong to fix it. I did have a really good. My brother made it though. My brother made a snow golem XP farm, and with potion of what was it called? It made those termites come out of the ground or whatever. But it would like get you to level 50 if all your gear was not damaged, and that was wild. And we were using tridents to kill them, and they were killing really fast, and we're getting a lot of XP, and it was pretty good. But that was back in the day, so I don't know if that's still working or not. Um, I would like my brother to hop on sometimes and help me out. Plus, it'll just kill time a lot faster with somebody in the game with me to get all this dirt and this stone and raw material out. I think depending on if he joins or if I find people, which I'm still waiting on the process of finding people, just not a real big priority for me. But I think it'd be cool. And if I get more than like one person, I'm gonna have to probably get a realm and start doing realms. And realms on Bedrock are completely ass for many factors of like they're rendered. There's a cap on the rendering, and I don't know how to fix it. So that's a bummer. And so with this gravel, I have to use Silk Touch because I need all this gravel. Like, I don't know if you guys know like how much ocean is like quite literally needs to be completely drained for this project. But it'll be like a crazy day when once it's finished. So yeah, I guess that'll be my goal to do a 378. Is that right? Yeah, 378. Complete empty square just to get the project off the ground. Okay, did I even pick up that one box? Unless, uh-oh. Or did I already set it down? I don't know. What the? Yikes. Yeah, I don't know what happened to that shulker box. I think I set it down somewhere. I think I did. But like this is already like just like a crazy amount of blocks. Because I was thinking of just not. What am I supposed to say? Of just not picking up all the blocks, but I like to have like all the blocks if I want to use it, and it'll just be a lot easier to come in here and pull them out. So I did kind of mess up with the ocean out there already, but at least it's only like one layer, to be honest. So it's like not that big of a deal. So it's like really fixable. Oh, right there. Oh, thank God. I thought I thought I lost it. I was like, there's no way, dude. Bro, come on. But I'm like definitely have to crack down and go to like the end sometimes and pick up some shulker boxes, collect the materials, like the end city loot, and like try to get really rare spawn diamond gear that has like max stats and everything. That'll be cool. I did get a maxed out golden helmet from I think either a zombie or a skeleton on my mob farm, and it's like crazy good, and it has like mending on it, and it pretty much has everything on it. Fire protection. Um, I would have liked just regular protection, but fire protection is all too bad. It will like yeah, it's just a good helmet for right now until I find a new one that has prot 4 protection 4. Plus, I've been playing World of Warcraft lately, but it's just so hard to get into, especially hardcore when you know that like if you die, you die and everything's freaking lost pretty much, unless you go to a hardcore. But I mean, unless you like transfer your character to a normal core, and it's just to me, it's like kind of tedious and not fun because the people I play want to play with. Uh, when someone dies, they're gone from the game for a while. So it's like almost worth not even playing hardcore, to be honest. But I'll play hardcore though. This world would be hardcore, but I was like, nah. I'm gonna keep it just regular survival because, again, same thing with World of Warcraft. I'm just not gonna deal with it. That's another dirt. But yeah, I'll be doing what day is it? Today is Tuesday. I'll be doing a live stream on Friday, but we'll continue making updates on the mega pyramid. So it'll take a while. So stay tuned. Like the video if you like it. Subscribe if you want more content like this. And you guys have a good one. Adios.